Hi, I'm Doug Bowles, president of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Thank you for listening to Behind the Bricks. We're excited to bring you this exclusive and entertaining content about the world's greatest racetrack. Keep listening, and I hope you enjoy this episode.
Your day moves fast. Your news should too. That's why there's a new and improved Wish TV app bringing you more local news, breaking alerts, live streaming, weather forecast, radar, and Indiana sports all in one place. Customize your news feed to see the stories that matter most to you and get the information you need when you need it. Download the new and improved Wish TV app today on iOS or Android and take News 8 with you everywhere.
Hey Indianapolis Motor Speedway fans, Doug Bowles here with you for another episode and another season of Behind the Bricks. Welcome aboard. I can't wait to do some of these. Michael Kaltenmark also will join me again this year in telling the stories that make the Indianapolis Motor Speedway so special. Speaking of special, we're going to start out today talking about why the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is where it is, right behind us here at 16th and Roundabout or 16th and Georgetown. We're standing on a spot today that in 1908, Carl Fisher came out here with Lim Trotter, a man who was helping him find some real estate to find these 320 acres that became the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. They drove out here 5.5 miles and decided this would be the location to build the speedway. Gate 1, Lim Trotter said, Carl, Gate 1 could be right there. The trains drop people right in front of Gate 1. If you come to the speedway today, you can still see the remnants of where that railroad line was as it headed out towards Crawfordsville, Indiana. It still goes along Crawfordsville Road. So this was the beginning in 1908 when Carl Fisher, Lim Trotter, and partners decided it was time to build the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and on March 20th, 1909, incorporated it, and you know what happened after that. Right now, I'm just outside turn 2. A lot of cool things have happened here. It used to be a hotel where I'm standing right now. Actually, the Mouse House was here as well. All kinds of things have been here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but in March of 1909, this famous photo was taken somewhere really close to this location. This is Louis Strang, one of the race car drivers of the day. In fact, the 1911 pole sitter for the Indianapolis 500. Carl Fisher had him come out, take a look at this, how the track was going to be laid out here. This is on the southwest side, behind what is now turn 2. Behind us, or behind the camera, as you look, is 16th Street now, but it was called Crawfordsville Pike back in the day, just a dirt road. It's why we built the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, to give those manufacturers a place to test that was paved. But this is where that famous photo, we think, took place over 117 years ago, right here outside of the golf course, outside of turn 2 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So now I'm standing right in between the golf course and the backstretch here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, just a little bit north of turn 2, right on what we call Shaw Drive, named after Wilbur Shaw. But a lot of people don't realize we're famous for the oval, but when Carl Fisher had visioned the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, or a racetrack when he was trying to figure out where to go, he believed that a large oval, at least 3 miles long, was really what you needed to test cars of the day. He looked everywhere, and the 320 acres here at the Speedway, he felt like would fit that 3 miles. P.T. Andrews, who was hired to be the superintendent and help build the racetrack, came and looked at the land and said to Mr. Fisher, we need to make the track just a little bit smaller so that we can put grandstands around the outside instead of having the track around the outside. So that's how we ended up with a 2.5 mile oval. But Carl Fisher always thought there would be a 5-mile road course as part of this racetrack. And this Shaw Drive here, oftentimes people think maybe it was put here because this was the beginning of what would have been a road course. Now, we all know the Indianapolis Motor Speedway put a road course in to host Formula One in 2000, and today we host the Sancio Grand Prix here as we lead into May. So our road course is used, and that vision, 100 years later, came about. The other thing that happened here, hangars. This was an airport at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for balloons early, and then for aviation, the first aviation meet, 1910 here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And then in World War I, we were an aviation depot. Planes flew in, got fixed at the hangars here, and then went back out to the field to train our pilots for World War I. Lots and lots of history right here between turn 2 and turn 3 at the backstretch of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So we're in a place that not a lot of people go at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. in the basement of the admin building. This is where we store a lot of the drawings, the things that aren't digital anymore, all the things that when the Speedway first started being constructed, even up till recently, they all came in these architecture drawings. I was in here in 2020 going through things and actually found that really cool blueprint of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway when it was first built. Many of you have the t-shirt. But today we thought we'd come back down here and really tie together Carl Fisher and that road course and what he wanted to do. So one of these drawers called History, Miscellaneous Old Drawings. We thought we'd open it up and see what we might find. And literally, we just opened this a second ago and didn't start going through it, so we're doing this together. So that old golf course right here, looking at some of the old grandstands maybe from some point in time. Here's something from 1935. Here's something from November 21st, 1910. Gives you an idea of the racetrack, the layout of what it looked like back then. This is actually signed by some architects back in then. Actually, it's from 1909. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This would be Plan for a Raceway. There you go, Carl Fisher's vision of a road course in blueprint form inside of his oval. I don't see a date on this, but there you go. That would have been his vision. Obviously, the road course is a little different today, but for those folks that know us as an oval track, that's what we're known for. But there was a vision 117 years ago that there would be a road course inside that. One of the fun things, and it's right here in the basement of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's amazing how the Indianapolis Motor Speedway continues to tell stories 117 years after Carl Fisher and Lim Trotter sat on the corner outside this building and visioned the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Thanks for joining us on this ride as we showed you some of the places around the Speedway. It's a lot more to come in Behind the Bricks. Continue to watch us. Who knows, we may tell the story of a bowling alley across the street, a racetrack, and even a zoo that were on the south side of 16th Street someday in a future Behind the Bricks.
Thank you, fans, for listening to this episode of Behind the Bricks. We look forward to bringing you more exciting content about the Indianapolis Motor Speedway soon.